Kia ora, hello, welcome to Hutan Pantai, and we're continuing on with the beet harvest. So we'll make a start, hoping to beat the rain, not sure if we'll be able to, but we'll give it our best shot. And Worker G has got a nearly full tank and I've still got to dump this off. So let's get going. How has everyone been today? First day of January for me. It's now January evening, the 1st. So yeah, been recovering. Kids wanted to stay up and stay up to midnight and do the whole New Year's thing. Maybe I'm just old and cynical. It's just another day. At least I get it off work. So yeah, that was good. I get tomorrow off as well. So I actually spent today making a couple of videos. Also did a bit of binge watching of Stranger Things. So yeah, that was fun to watch that again. So it was nice just to relax, unwind from the. Had a really busy day yesterday on New Year's Eve, so just unwind, de-stress a little bit, and this stream this evening is probably going to help with that a bit too, so looking forward to that. So I hope everyone's had a good day and evening. I know we were one of the first to see the new year in, so yeah, the rest of the world has been enjoying it as well, so I hope everyone's had a good New Year's. Oh, looks like I need to get my tractor repaired soon too. Okay, I think this was not the way I wanted to go, but never mind. I don't think I can go down there. Where have we got here? Here we go, come on. Come on, we're waiting. Yay! Funny, here in New Zealand we don't actually have the red, orange, green light system. We just go straight from red to green. So yeah, it's a bit different. So it's been another warm one here. Spent the day basically blacked out because we were watching Stranger Things, so I had all the curtains pulled down, so we weren't getting too much reflection in the TV. So yeah, I had the air conditioning on, so it was quite pleasant. Sort of been holding off using the air conditioning as much as we can, but it was definitely nice today. This has certainly been a big harvest, and with the we hired the machine to harvest the beets, so that didn't come cheap at all. So hopefully we'll make some money from the preserved beet that we'll be getting out of the two factories. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, hopefully we'll have enough money out of it to cover the cost of the beet harvester. It was the crop that had been planted before we bought the field, so we basically inherited the crop. That's been fun to do. I'm not sure I'll be planting. Yeah, I've got the cows, or the water buffalo, sorry, so I really need to create a crop that produces straw. So might be oat, and then I might look at making that into flour. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with the water buffalo, see how much milk they make, and how much money the milk into cheese and bottled milk, see how much that improves for us. But right now I'm just trying to beat the rain cloud. Otherwise we might be going into the night. It's a bit of a maze up in that mountain village up there. As you can see in one of my earlier streams, I managed to get lost up there. Kept taking the wrong turn, trying to find the restaurant. So yeah, that was a bit funny. Yeah, gotta watch these drivers, they just pull out in front of you. As long as I don't run off the road and into my goats, I'll be happy. So next month the grass should have grown a bit, so we should be able to make some silage, and I think we've got enough silage for the water buffalo, so I might be able to sell that and make some extra money from the silage, which would definitely help the bank balance, as it's quite low at the moment. We definitely used a lot of money purchasing the water buffalo barn, the water buffalo, and the gear needed to bed and feed the water buffalo. So yeah, so let's head back to the docks. Like I say, the last trailer load I get from that, I will probably top up the factory up on the hill and top up the factory in town, and then finish off the rest at the docks. So for those of you that the first time to view this, this was a start from scratch, although I didn't start streaming start from scratch. I started when I actually had enough money to purchase the farm here, the central farm. So I did that and worked towards putting some rice in, which we've got there now, and putting some goats in, because I hadn't done goats before. It was new for FS25, so I wanted to do the goat milk. I know it was an add-on, mod add-on for some maps, but I never did it in FS22. And I've also put in the water buffalo because, same with the goats, had never done them before. I've done the cows, done a lot of dairy farming, so it's similar, but it's different, isn't it? Yeah, it's water buffalo, not Holstein cows. So I'm just sort of looking forward to that. We've got a couple of productions going. I've got a dairy factory there on the site, producing the milk. So I think this might be the quicker way because we don't have as many traffic lights to have to navigate. It's just I forgot to go this way the last time. Very easy to go straight through instead of turning off at that intersection. So Giants have done a good job of making this place look busy. It sort of does look like a decent dock area, and there's a bit in there for role play. There's a police station, there's a school, there's the hospital just straight ahead there, that brick building. So they've thought about how people will play the map and what stories they can tell with the map. They've sort of added a bit of storyline with Grandpa Walter and all that, but possibly not as much as people would have liked. But to be honest, I don't think the game needs a storyline. People create their own storylines. It's a sandbox. It's you create your own story. You just work through it. I do a lot of start from scratch. I find that to be quite rewarding. Start with $0 and work your way up. You do a few contracts to earn some money, then you buy a tractor and do a few more contracts, and that sort of thing. And I enjoy playing that way. And some map modders do a really good job of that. I am looking forward to Calmston Farm coming out very, very soon. So hopefully that won't be too long. I'm not sure how I'll play that one. Not sure if it will lend itself to a start from scratch scenario. I think when the map does drop, I might do a stream where we're just going around and discovering it as we go. So looking forward to doing that. But whether it's going to be a map to do a start from scratch, or whether we just maybe we'll have our own setup. Oh, it's raining. There we go. The rain has arrived. So hopefully the worker will have finished or stopped, because otherwise we will lose crop. So I might just top up, and then we'll have to maybe rest until the rain stops, and then we can continue on after that. But yeah, we'll just see. So hopefully the workers are organised to stop as soon as it starts raining. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I know I didn't stop at the stop sign. Farmer cop wasn't looking, it's fine. So yeah, I did a couple of game mechanics videos, so you should be able to see them in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, there's some interesting surprises, some things that Giants have done differently. So yeah, it was good. Yep, the car tried to pass me and then discovered, oh, there's oncoming traffic. Gotta stop. Okay, so let's have a look here. There he is. So hopefully he stopped. We were so close too. Look at it. Only another couple of runs. I think it arrived early actually. I thought it was meant to be about 6 o'clock, so oh, he's going still. I think I'm going to have to stop him. Okay, I don't want him to harvest while it's raining. So let's go drop this off. Then I might drop off and get the workshop to have a look at the tractor and maybe give it a repair. And then we'll top up with some fuel. And I think the rain's due to stop maybe 7-8 o'clock, so once the rain stops we'll continue on with the harvest. And then tomorrow is meant to be wet, well yeah, the August 2, which equates to about the second week. So if that is the case, then we will basically have to sleep through that whole day. Oh, we can feed the animals, definitely feed the animals, they'll need feeding. And then I think the August 3 is meant to be fine according to the weather forecast, so we'll have to wait and see. It is nice to have some straw into the hay barn and not have to worry about that. That of course was thanks to David. He did a fantastic service to us in allowing us to, not only did we help him harvest his crop, but he let us take the straw away, so that was really kind of him. Basically he asked us to store his grain for for a couple of weeks until he'd negotiated the price that he wanted with the grain dealers, and then once he'd negotiated the price, we delivered the grain for him. So he was happy about that, having the grain stored. I don't think he's got a silo on his farm, but he was fascinated with the water buffalo. So I do wonder if maybe he will look at putting some water buffalo into his farm when he has a bit of extra cash. So it'll be interesting to see. If he does, we'll be sure to try and give him a good deal with the milk, and try and run the milk through our factory instead of the one in town. So right, let's get this off. And so it's not heavy rain. We haven't got huge puddles in the street yet. Looks like puddles are starting to form in the street now, so the rain's getting quite heavy by the looks of it. It's kind of a nice waterfront area along here, with the restaurants looking out over the ocean. Seafood restaurants, of course. Oh, we can go now. It's interesting having them up so high, you can't actually get close to the intersection. There's the canning factory. We'll hopefully be producing lots and lots of preserved red beet, or as we call it here, beetroot. So seeing it's raining, maybe we can stop off at the temple and have a look at the progress up there. I'm fascinated with that front piece. I wasn't expecting that, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they're building next. So I ticked off a few things off my list last year. One of the things I ticked off was to start streaming the game. I've thought about it for a while, but never actually got to do it. So yeah, I'm sort of glad that I've gone on and done it. I'm enjoying it, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. I'm unfortunately still not getting a lot of people coming into the stream. Probably not a good time for everyone. That is definitely the case. Definitely today, especially in the UK, no one's waking up at 7 a.m. in the morning at the UK. So yeah, I can't expect them to be in there. But yeah, hopefully it will happen. And there can be some interaction in the stream. We'll just have to see how it goes. Like I say, with the streams, I guess sometimes it can be a bit slow moving because you can't just do a time lapse and speed everything up. It's just got to be, you're just seeing it in real time, aren't you? So, and you see warts and all. If I fall into a canal, you'll see that. So let's just pop up here and see what's happening with the temple. Okay, so they're actually building stairs. Oh, that is going to be interesting, isn't it? Wow. Okay, looking forward to seeing what this looks like afterwards. So it must going to be 2 stories. Do they need anything? Planks long, they've got plenty of that, and they've got plenty of wood beams, so that's good. So they've got enough. So we had to drop off some cement bags the other day for them to be able to finish a certain job, so it's good to pop up every now and then and see if they need a hand with anything. So we went and brought a pallet of cement from the warehouse and picked that up. So I think what we might do now is we might drop the trailer off at the farm, go and get the tractor repaired, and then top it up with some diesel. And I guess we'll put some AdBlue in it while we're at it. I know there are some mods. I don't think there's any mods yet for FS25, but there was some mods for FS22 that put AdBlue as a separate component for the tractor, and you'd have to buy it and put it in as separately. But I sort of always figure, you'd just top up the AdBlue as you top up the tractor, really, wouldn't you? It's sort of like, I'm not sure you really need that. Maybe it doesn't work like that. I've always steered clear of diesel vehicles. I drove diesel trucks before AdBlue was ever thought of. And they were just big, horrible, smelly things. So I never really wanted a diesel car. So I've always had petrol cars. So never had to worry about AdBlue on the newer vehicles. So, but yeah, I just figure, hey, if I'm topping up diesel, I'd be topping up the AdBlue as well. So yeah, I've never really thought of it as a necessary mod for realism, but you know, yeah, that's right, just pull out in front of me and then just stop dead. If you commit yourself, you don't stop. Right, so this might be an expensive repair. We'll find out. Yeah, nearly 10 grand. Ouch. $39 to repair the weight. Hey, I can't believe I've done 28 hours in this tractor already. I guess with all the haymaking I've been doing, all the silage making, I guess, you know, the mowing and collecting, you know, making bales and collecting the grass to put into the other machine. I guess it all clocks up pretty quick. And of course, as it clocks up the hours, it makes the repairs more often. So the old repair bar goes down quite quickly. Right, let's top this up. Right, $418 of fuel. Yeah, fortunately it doesn't quite cost that much to top my car up, but it's pretty close. Okay, so let's connect up to the trailer again. Okay, and when's the rain due to stop? Let's have a look. Okay, so they're saying about 8 PM. So let's have a rest. Maybe we'll check on the feed situation for the buffalo. Well, looks like they've got plenty of feed. Yep, they've got plenty of feed at the moment, so that's good. Okay. Right, let's sleep through till 8 o'clock. And it stopped raining. That's awesome. Okay, let's head back and we'll kick the worker off. He's agreed to come back and when the rain stopped, so that'll be nice to get that done. Now I did answer the question as to why the mirrors were black, and it appears that, you know, in your graphics settings where you can select a low profile, medium profile, high profile, ultra high profile. Well, it appears that that actually does change some of the mechanics of the graphics. And one of them is actually how many mirrors will display. So if you're on medium, they actually blank out some of the mirrors. If you're on high, they will show all the mirrors, which is great. But unfortunately, I'm putting this through as 2K, and it's possibly a little bit too much for the graphics card. So I do have to compromise some of my graphics settings. So we will let that do its thing. Hopefully it won't take too much longer. But it's quite good. We can actually watch the harvester Okay, that's interesting. Why has he left that little bit? Definitely have a few litres to pick up along the way when he's finished. Actually, let's run alongside him and we can. Yeah, so we were so close, weren't we? You know, it's probably only about another 2 or 3 runs. We will have to lease a plough, and we will need to plough this field afterwards and get it prepped. Okay, so now he's going to finish that little bit. That's a neat little machine, that one. Quite a bit shorter than some of the bigger Holma ones and that sort of thing, so I think it's got a tighter turning radius, so yeah, look at that. That just turns on a dime, doesn't it? Man. Okay, we're full up, so let's go and drop this off. Put the beacons on just to make it a bit more visible at night. Interesting kink in the road here. Must have been someone very important that they just didn't buy the house and knock it down. See, it looks like stop signs here are sort of just a, suggestion rather than an actual rule. That car just drove straight through the stop sign. But then they drive into oncoming traffic as well, so what can you expect? They're not the best drivers around these here parts. This might be our second to last load to the docks. Yeah, 10 grand to repair the tractor. That was painful. city does look good at night, doesn't it? The lights on the ships. I haven't been here to see if the lighthouse is actually working. It's got its light on, but it's not turning, is it? Ah, okay. Okay, enough faffing. So we'll go back, we'll finish off that field, grab all the stuff that the worker mixed, and then we'll do a final top off of the 2 factories, and if we have anything left over we'll bring it here and we'll call it an evening, and we'll head back to the farm. Welcome to Waiting Simulator 25. Right, let's head off and so hopefully the worker will have finished the majority of the field by the time we get back. Have some room in the hopper so that we can grab everything that's left on the field. And like I say, we'll go up and we'll top off the factories and then give the remainder to the dock. So hopefully we can get this returned before midnight and we get charged extra rate. So let's see how we go. So if we do oat here, maybe I'll look at bringing swathing into the area. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, so that's sort of like the baskets here, and it just spins around, so it's interesting. So let's empty this out, and then we can see how much product the workers left behind. Okay, so that should technically be empty, so let's kick this off and pick up those last little bits there. Okay, so that was 12 litres. Okay, so it's 56 litres so far. Oh, that does turn, doesn't it? Man, that turns really well. So let's fly down here. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, it won't be a huge amount of product left on the field, but every little bit counts, doesn't it, you know? Haha, guess who forgot to drop the head down? There you go, warts and all on a live stream. Okay, we'll run back and grab those last few. Okay, so it's going to be over 200, just over 200 litres of product left in the field. Okay, 232. So we'll go and unload this and then we'll return it before it costs me any more money. Nearly 3 hours. So yeah, Glad it didn't click over the 3 hours, but so let's unload this. Great. Okay, so let's return this. Go in there, vehicles. So that's the one, return. But we'll keep the trailer because we're going to need that for the rice as well. So let's top up the factory up on the hill. And then we'll top up the factory in the city. Then hopefully we'll have enough money to pay back the loan before we get charged too much interest on it. So there probably won't be a lot to go into here. So the greenhouses have certainly been good. They've helped add a bit of income to the farm. Right, so it was just a small amount of product. About what I was expecting. So now we'll head back to the city factory, top that up, and then sell whatever we've got left. There was a mod for FS22 that was quite good. It was you could buy the productions, and it wasn't too cheap. You weren't buying them super cheap. So let's face it, I think the productions technically should make you more money than buying or selling the product in its raw state. So if you can buy the product at a similar price as what you could sell it for, you should technically still be able to make money from the production. Not as much as what you would if you were producing it yourself, but still a little bit of income. And to me that makes sense, because if you've brought a factory, you're going to be wanting to buy product in if you can't provide enough product yourself. To me it just seemed like a logical thing. So it'll be interesting to see if that becomes available again soon. Hopefully. So I know you've probably had enough of the beet harvest. I certainly have. But yeah, I thought you might like to see it finished to its completion instead of me finishing it off camera and then going, oh wow, look at how much money we've made, and it's sort of like, yeah, I thought you might be interested, especially to see if we managed to beat the rain, which we now know that we weren't able to beat the rain, and now we're finishing off late at night. So let's top that up. Okay, so that took quite a bit more, so that's good. That means it's using quite a bit to make product. Oh, have we got product already? Yes, looks like we've got product already. What is that? Oh, that is that's kimchi. So we've got one of kimchi. So that's out of the greenhouses. So that's cool. More product to collect at the end of the month and drop off to the farmers market. They'll be happy. You've got to behave near the police station. Okay, so we'll drop this off at the grain elevator. Ooh. Yeah, I think we can sneak past that one. Looks like the restaurants are busy. So this won't be a huge amount of money, but still be a little bit. Okay, 897. So I'm thinking, let's go into our finances and maybe we can pay that loan off. So we only borrowed 45. So if we pay that loan back, that still gives us $18,000 in the bank account. So let's head back. We'll have a quick sleep and then see what the day brings tomorrow. Righto, so back to the farm. So I did a little research on why January 1st is considered to be New Year's, the start of a new year. And like so many things in the Western world, it is still dictated by Roman traditions. And there was a Roman emperor that decided January, which is named after the Roman god Janus, which is the god of new beginnings, was decided to be the beginning of the new year. And Julius Caesar decided to continue on with that. Then reverted back with the fall of the Roman Empire, but then they decided in the Gregorian calendar to bring back January the 1st. Okay, so when are we going to get rain today? 1 o'clock. Okay, so maybe I'll give this a quick wash, seeing it's a bit filthy after being in the red beet field. And then we can start harvesting the rice. So yeah, it's amazing how much of the Roman Empire is left over in Western civilization. Don't know if I've got enough reach there or not. It looks like the trailer's cleaning, so that's alright. Okay, so it looks like we've got a little bit of extra income from the lettuces that we have. So let's stop in here, reverse out, turn around. We'll park this up. And then we'll jump out. What do we got in the way of the sale equipment? Yeah. Walkabout could be a good value, and that Dutzfar could be good value as well. How many hours is on the Dutzfar? 15.8 hours. So yeah, it's getting up there. Okay, let's try some rice harvesting. The little rice harvester. Okay, looks like it's joystick controlled. Okay, let's get the steering assist going. Okay, it only says it's going 8 kilometers an hour, but man, that feels like a fast 8 kilometers. I like the way it sort of pulls it up and along and goes into that, yeah, it just sort of goes through there and seems to be missing a little bit as we go along, so carry on. Maybe I'll grab it later. Okay, so this is rice harvesting. I wonder if it's because you're so close to to the rice because it's such a small machine that you have the feeling that you're going faster. Okay, so one headland. One headland, and we're 50% full, so we should get another headland done, and then we'll be back here. And then we can top up the trailer. Okay, looks like we definitely left a few tufts of rice on the edges, so we'll come back and grab those later on. But yeah, it's like I say, just having that rice funneled up through there and processed, it's quite fascinating. Just grab this last little bit here and then right. Really does mulch it up quite well, doesn't it? That's a nifty little machine, isn't it? Okay, let's go and top up the trailer. So 1,803 litres. Okay, last headland, and then we're off on the up and down rows. It's a shame that they couldn't have the little camera tablets showing actual what you would actually see, you know, with the looks like that's doing the bit at the back for some reason. Not sure why, but yeah. Okay. I think this definitely might be better set up with a joystick rather than a steering wheel. Or if it was set up with a steering wheel that's self-centered a bit better than what Giants does. Giants have their force feedback so that your wheel doesn't really self-center at all unless you're traveling along the road. So for this, the wheel just sort of okay, so we've done that. Yeah, I forgot we've done the 3, so this is now starting on the up-down side. So let's see how we go with that. So the field wasn't built perfectly square by the looks of it. Definitely fun to try and control with a wheel. It is a relaxing game though, isn't it? You know, just the sound of the machine, sort of like white noise in the background, and you're just sitting there watching the rice feed in and the tank fill up. And looks like we're getting lots of rice saplings there, so that's good. So I should have a bit of buffalo milk to cart to the dairy factory. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I have a 2,000 litre tank, so yeah, hopefully I won't have to do. It should be enough just to take the one load. So hopefully. So I might look at doing that if when the rain comes at 1 o'clock. Oh, we are full. Okay. Let's go empty this out. Fortunately, the pipe goes quite high, and I think we can lift it up too. There we go. It's quite neat. There we go, lots of rice. Maybe I should clip this and add the rice harvester into the cinematic. No, it's not a big machine, but just imagine how much faster this would be than walking through and harvesting with a sickle. And I guess where this machine is sold, where they do grow a lot of rice, the rice is actually quite often in paddies built into the sides of hillsides, so they don't have a lot of room for big machines. Something like this would be ideal to get into a rice paddy, harvest, and then move on to the next one on up the hill. It's sort of all terraced up the hill. So like I say, with this series I want to keep it going until we've seen how the temple is built and finished. We might do a stream one day when we're actually collecting the glowing orbs for the temple. So I'll give everyone fair warning. So if they don't want to know where the globes are, they want to find them themselves, then I'll give them fair warning so they don't have to watch it. As the caterpillar tracks, it really does turn really tight. Okay, another tank of rice to drop off. So it'll be interesting to see how much rice we get off this field. Oop, wrong button. Definitely the kind of job where you put an audiobook on and just relax and yeah, just enjoy it. So our lesser sales are definitely helping us build up a bit more extra cash. We started off with 18,000, we got 20,000. So yeah, so that's good. It all helps. Yep, farm dogs having a bark at something. Probably a cat. Okay, so it looks like we're nearly finished the field. Okay, so we've just about got a full tank of rice. got to the end. So it's not the fastest machine. Okay, so we're going to have maybe nearly 7,000 litres of rice. So I'm not sure how much our little factory up on the hill takes. Let's have a quick look. $24,000 litres, so it may actually take the entire harvest. Yeah, so I'm not talkative at the moment. I'm just sitting back and enjoying the relaxing part of this. Just, yeah, watching the rice get harvested, and it is neat. like I say, with the live streams, it's a bit hard. You can't just do the fast bits to speed things up. It's what it is, isn't it? You know, you're just relaxing, watching it. So we're just about finished this rice paddy. One more and then we'll grab the bits on the edge. So yeah, it's nearly 1 o'clock, so it'll probably start raining soon. I don't think the rain will last too long, and then we can start again in the afternoon to do the other rice paddy. I might do that off camera. I'm sure everyone's had enough of the harvesting videos between the red beet and the rice. Okay, so nearly 9,000 litres of rice from that paddy. Okay, and how are we doing here? 869 litres of buffalo milk. And we got 24,000 litres of slurry. So we might be able to put some of that onto the field. Maybe we could put that on the grass field after we've cut it. Now I'm not too sure, is this still saying it's connected to? No, it's not. So the giant's problem of the manures disconnecting from the cow sheds strikes again, so we're not getting manure. Which possibly means our straw's not dropping down either. Come on, Giants, you'd think that it wouldn't be hard to unbreak something that wasn't broken in the last game. But anyways, as they say, on that bombshell, I will call it an evening. It's getting quite late for me. I do stream at about 8 o'clock New Zealand Daylight Savings Time at the moment, which I think equates to about 7 a.m. Universal Time. So yeah, not sure what that is for Eastern Time or Mountain Time or anything like that. I probably should look it up and see. But anyways, thanks so much for watching the video. I do appreciate the views that I do get. Appreciate the subscriptions that I get. So if you've liked the video, please hit the like button. If you would like to, please hit the subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really gives me a bit of a boost to be able to see that people like the videos enough to subscribe. Feel free to share this video with anyone you like, and thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye.